This is the most boringest live stream going, I think.
Well, hello, everybody. Hopefully the judge is wrong there, and this will actually be a very interesting live stream and the best fun ever. Good to see you all. I hope you're doing really, really well. Greetings and salutations from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much indeed. Good to see you. We got Travis watching down in South Carolina. Very, very nice indeed. My favorite of the two Carolinas. There's two, right? It's only two. Right? Yeah. Which one was I in? I was in one of them, I'm pretty sure. I think I landed in one of them for a short time. Or was that Georgia? I don't know. It was one or the other. I was absolutely hammered on red wine and Valium because I was flying. So that's kind of how I does that. Dogface Pony Soldier says, how does Chili make a fool of himself? He turns the camera on. Do you know what? I was about to agree, but honestly, he just makes a fool of himself standard. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter whether his camera's on or not. I'm sure he stands and looks in the mirror and realizes, you know, who's this idiot looking back at me? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Mammy's in the house. Good to see you, Mammy. Watching from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Scott Gordon. No love for us in North Carolina. Who's Caroline and why is she in the north? I'm only kidding. No, I just can't remember which one I was in. Fayetteville, North Carolina. I've heard of that before. I can't remember where I landed. What's a big airport down that way? It's either North or South Carolina. I can't remember which one it is. Little Chihuahua Big World says, hello, Irish team, and love your content. Much love from Texas. Been there too. Thank you so much indeed. Love the name, by the way. I have two Chihuahuas. Yes, it was Charlotte, North Carolina, right? Yeah, but screw you, South Carolina. It's North Carolina I was in, which makes it automatically better. I've been behind on Chili antics. Luke Davis says, I'm actually much the same, to be honest. I've been kind of out of the loop on pretty much everything. Um, oh Jesus, I'm a mock turnout says hello from Alabama. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much indeed. Doing great. Doing great. Duluth. That's where that TV show was based, right? What was that called? Duluth is in Minnesota, right? It's the one. What's that show that was on Netflix? It was a big deal. And everybody's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. They all talk like that. Well, I don't think you all talk like that up there, but they definitely do doing that show. The wife, anyway, the wife, your man's wife, the guy, the English guy, what killed his wife. What's her name? I mean, not what's her name? What's the TV show's name? They're like, oh yeah, oh Fargo, Fargo it was, yeah, Fargo. Who said that? Ron's KFC and a few others probably did too. Watching James Butler's watching from Northern Ireland, your northern neighbors. Good to see you, my friend. Tell me this, James Butler, were you shouting for Ireland yesterday? I assume so, right? Because a lot of northern lads on that team, or at least there used to be, hence the national anthem situation. That's a long story for those who don't know. But yeah, good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Emmett the Great is watching from Idaho. Very good to see you. Sweet Caroline. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. Exactly. Good to see you. Sad too in the house. Night of Northern Ireland has a message for you all and has to be followed actually, because Night of Northern Ireland is in fact the general in the Irish Demon Army. Says hit the like, smash the subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Thank you very much indeed. Gene is watching from Pennsylvania. I haven't been to Pennsylvania yet. I'd love to go. I'd love to go check out all the Amish places and all that. My brother was there years and years and years ago. Michael John Dennis is watching from Manchester. You knobhead. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Doing good now, Carrie. Doing good. Finally kind of getting better. Slowly but surely. Do you think Turtle Boy is going to face any jail time? We'll come back to that one in a minute. We'll have a look at that in a minute. All right. Lisa's in Belfast because my granddaughter was born a week ago. Congratulations, Lisa. Delighted to hear that. Belfast is such a beautiful city as well. My dad particularly loves Belfast. But a big shout out to you and to your family. The birth of your granddaughter. What did they call her? Congratulations. Loads of love hearts in the side chat, please, lads and lassies, for the beautiful new granddaughter whose name is yet to be announced. We still appreciate you here in South Carolina. No, I'm sure all the Carolinas are lovely. North, South, East, West Carolina, Middle Carolina. I bet they're all lovely. I was only there for a short while. Had a good time. James says, yes, supporter of Ireland rugby, shame result. It was a disaster. I went to bed straight after. Like, I was like, fuck this. I'm going to bed. I just was like done with it. They didn't play to their fullest potential. And you know the thing is, New Zealand didn't even play that well at all. Like, they played good, like really good, because they're the All Blacks. They're amazing. But the standard that they played at wasn't at their highest, and Ireland's standard was just way below what they were capable of. Once they stepped outside the box, then they started to score. But oh yeah, that's it. Come in, rub it in now, Magpie Kiwi, watching from New Zealand. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, no, I absolutely love Irish rugby. Not necessarily for their hunkiness, but the Irish style of rugby I love. It's just a beautiful mixture of old school and then very modern style of rugby. But I don't think anybody here really wants to hear much about that. Daniel William Ironside says, all the way from sorry, Demon, Auckland, New Zealand. Bite me, bro. Dallas loves y'all, and we love Dallas. Dallas is awesome. I loved it down there in Deep Ellum. I had a great time down there. North Dakota. Ken says, isn't Northern Ireland in the UK? Well, that's a good question. It depends on who you ask, right? But yeah, no, technically, legally, it is, right? So some people will consider a part of the Republic of Ireland, not the Republic of Ireland, but the island of Ireland, which it is. And but it's also a part of the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom isn't a team in rugby. So you have Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales would be the four countries from the British Isles that have a team. So basically the Irish national anthem is called Aranaveen, which is Irish for the Soldier's Song, and it's all about the 1916 Rising, basically. And so, obviously, for those on the team who are from Northern Ireland, that's not that it's not applicable to them, but it can be problematic for fans. So they ended up changing the official team anthem, I suppose, as opposed to national anthem, to Ireland's Call, which is actually quite a nice one. But I personally, I love Aran Naveen. I think it's a beautiful song. And it always conjures memories of my younger brother trying to sing it, but making up his own words because he didn't speak any Irish at all. So, or English for that matter. But yeah, making up his own words when he was a kid. But anyway, it's really great though that as a country we did so well, but we just have this thing. I think it's 9 World Cup semi-final, quarterfinals now that we've failed at, which is an absolute shame. What's Palestine? I don't know. Did I spell it wrong? I'm guessing you knew what I meant, and that's what matters. Let me see here now. Where else are we at? Pennsylvania is the junk food of the United States, if not the world. I'd say I haven't been there yet, so I'm looking forward to trying out Pennsylvania. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right, so yeah, we got a couple of videos. It's going to be a pretty short one today because I've got loads of stuff to do. But I was just sitting here kind of getting back into the swing of things. It's been a while since I've been kind of back in the studio properly doing what I do. As you guys know, had massive problems with my computer, like massive. Still have like sound issues. I can't like stream live while watching something. It's a pain in the ass. It really is. It's ever since I did an update on it. And also I can only use one screen at a time now, whereas usually I'd have 2 and I'd be able to go from one to the other, which makes life a bit easier for streaming and making videos and stuff like that. But in this current situation, I am unable to do it. I've tried absolutely everything. Doesn't matter what I use. Spent a couple of $100 on different things to try to get it to work, and it's just not working. So then I looked into it, and it turns out Apple's coming out with a new type of screen. So yeah, I think it's going to be the end of my Apple time, to be honest. I refuse to be kind of forced into paying for really, really over the top expensive screens that aren't really that good, when I could just switch to a different machine and kind of start learning how to use it properly again. So, you know, it is what it is. All right. So what I'll do before we get stuck into the video here today, I'm just going to read through a few of these comments and we'll go from there. So Reflections 007 says, let me guess, Chile is a terrorist law scholar now too. I mean, yes, but also no. Like in his live stream, he went down to this protest, right? I'm not going to bother playing all that because it's just a lot of bollocks. I just want to play this like 5-minute segment of an interaction with him and the cops, which I just thought was hilarious because some of the things that he says in it, he refers to his own self as a badass. If you have to refer to yourself as a badass, there's one thing you are not, and that, sir, is a badass. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. And I have another video that I just want to show you guys that I came across today, which was a guy pretending to be a cop, handcuffed the guy, and then the real cops turned up and arrested him. And it's just quite funny. I just thought it was an interesting one to have a look at. So that's the thing with Chile on this one is he goes along to the Israeli-Palestine or Palestinian protest or something. I'm not really sure exactly what it was, and neither was he. But obviously, Israel-Palestine is huge in the news right now. And so there's a good chance that he just went down there for an excuse to get viewership. He even says it himself in the live stream that he has no idea what's going on there. And then he starts going off about the cops again. So, you know, we'll have a look at it here in a minute. The Final Nail says, no way, that title has to be incorrect. Chile would never. Wait, let me check the title again. Oh, make a fool of himself. Yeah, no, yeah, he does. He does. And I'm here to laugh at it with you. Candy Vance. What the fuck? Oh, I got it back. Jesus, my screen just went dead. Candy Vance says, hello, Demon Con Alive. Yay. Great to see you, Candy Vance. Hope you're doing really well. Knight of Northern Ireland for $2 says, TTU Lanifger of Mila Mago. Can I get a load of defamation shamrocks from a good friend, Knight of Northern Ireland? The first super chat since I got back on the air properly. So thank you so much for that. Under a Blood Red Sky has been a member for 5 months. Says, Irish Demon, I hope you're keeping well. I am doing great now. Thank you so much indeed. Reflection 007 says, do you think Turtle Boy is going to face any jail time? Because of his even though he's got a little body, I've seen it in person. It's a little dinky body. He's got a big mouth, right? Surprise, surprise, right? Breaking news. Yeah. I don't think he's going to be able to keep his mouth shut. He also has this thing where he thinks he's a lot tougher and a lot smarter than what he actually is, right? And he seriously considers himself to be so intelligent that he'll be able to get away with anything or say or do whatever he wants. And I think he's going to fall foul of that. Hubris will be his downfall. And I do think that that's exactly what's going to happen. I think he's going to open his big mouth again and get himself in trouble, and they'll probably just revoke his bail. Now, that being said, he was released on a PR. For those who don't know what that is, personal recognizance means basically you agree to pay a certain amount if you don't show up to court rather than being bailed, if you get me, right? Just in very simple terms. And yeah, so Jam and Jetmore Siren says warnings in Tel Aviv. I last heard at 2:35. Are you in Tel Aviv right now? What kind of warnings? You mean air raid warnings, is it, or something like that? I'm not really sure, but do let me know. Let me know. So yeah, as for the jail time, I think there's a good chance that he'll fuck up and he'll end up getting himself locked up. Number one. Number two, since they took away all of his devices, I've got a sneaking suspicion that they're going to uncover some shit and he's going to get himself in trouble again. I truly, truly believe that. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. And it would be funny. It would be funny. Like, jail's not pretty for anybody. And as much as I don't like the guy, he keeps pushing. He goes too far. We've all seen what he does to people. He's a piece of shit. I have no problem saying that straight up. Absolute piece of shit. Anyway, Teresa Brewer's been a member for a whopping 15 months. Thank you so much indeed. Says Dorchester, Dorset, right across the way in England. Good to see you. Satu has been a member for an amazingly whopping 20 months. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much indeed, my friend. Knight of Northern Ireland for another $2, says TTU Laniv. Can I get a load of defamation shamrocks for Knight of Northern Ireland again? Any of those super chats that come in with a shamrock, right? I want you to just automatically respond to it with the most amount of shamrocks that you can physically fit on your screen. Thank you very much. We had a great laugh the other night for anybody who wasn't with us when I was streaming, just kind of talking a little bit about the Turtle Boy situation. Like, the reason I haven't deep diving, I don't know. The reason I haven't gone into it so much is frankly, I don't really know what's going on. Like, I have a fairly good idea, but I don't know enough of the facts to be able to say what he's done wrong, right? So I genuinely don't, because I have been out of the loop quite a bit. I've been a little bit kind of unwell and I've been really busy in other aspects of my life too. So I just haven't had time. But I'm going to catch up on what's going on, and I'll be able to maybe not bring you the breaking news or give you the inside line, because that's not what I do, you know. Like, I know Kate did a stream the other night. I caught a good bit of it, but I was actually away working when that was on, so I didn't have the chance to listen to it all. But it's people like that, or I think Frog Transparency, Shiz, a few others that have like that kind of more in-depth knowledge, and they're kind of the ones that really know what they're talking about there. And also for the stuff about is it Kimmy something now? So this was brought to my attention the other day, like before we get into the video, just because I genuinely don't know what's going on most of the time. Who sent it to me? Somebody sent this to me the other day, that apparently in somebody's live stream, I can't see it, I can't find it here anyway, but apparently in somebody's live stream, people were whinging about, is it Kimmy Wrangler? Is that who it is? Kimmy Wrangler being a moderator on my channel, right? So as for that, first of all, I actually had to ask that person that sent me that, who is that? I was like, because I don't know what the background is there. The name has been kind of knocking around a bit, and I just haven't been able to take much notice, because it's not that I don't care. It's just that I just don't have time. Like, I really don't have time to sit down and read through everything that's going on. And people were whinging that person was a moderator on my channel. I have hundreds of moderators. I frankly don't care. Like, it's if a moderator is causing an actual problem, like where they're misusing the power of the wrench, for example, then yeah, I'll fucking boot them, whatever. But I actually still, I haven't even checked. I don't even know who's a moderator on the channel. So, you know, it is what it is. But if it is a problem to anybody for any good reason, then let me know. If it could potentially be a problem either for you or for the channel or whatever the case may be, let me know. Like, I'm happy to deal with that kind of stuff. There's no problem there because I do care about what my viewers need and want and whatever. But at the same time, I won't just back down and do whatever because the masses want it. Do you know, that kind of way? I still don't really know who she is. Apparently, is she related to? So the last name changed from Kimmy Dawn to, I think it's now Kimmy Wrangler. Am I right there? And so there's obviously some link to Fraud at Wrangler. And I know that's a problem for some reason, but I don't, again, I just don't know the inside in the ins and outs of it. I simply don't. So if anybody wants to fill me in, please feel free. But that's about all I can say or do on that matter right now. Jim Finch for $2 says Irish Demon still can't tech and Chili can't human fun. I still win there though, in fairness, because I can function. Well, that's a straight lie. Like, function as a human. I can kind of function as a human. He can't at all. Like, at all. Little Spitfire. That's such a cool name. Has been a member for a whole month. Says, awesome month. Thank you so much indeed. It has actually been an epic month, and I feel bad that I haven't been online enough to cover a lot of it, but that's the end of that shit. Because the other stuff I was doing has kind of calmed down now quite a bit. And I was a little bit unwell too. So I was just so tired all the time. I was pretty sure I had the plague again. And tested every day and nothing. Like, I was coughing a lot even on the last live stream, like things like that. It was just catching up with me. I think I was just worn out, to be honest. Paul Rumor Fraser, Scottish LB. Oh, I like that. For $2 says, hi, bro. Missed your lives. It is great to see you, my friend. And I missed all of you guys, actually. It's great to be back properly. Courtney Dobbs says, hell no, his ego won't keep him quiet. I completely agree. He and as well with Renee there says about his narcissistic personality disorder. Absolutely no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. Carrie, is it Whited? Has been a member for 7 months, sends a load of defamation shamrocks and says, have a great day, Demon. Thank you so much. And right back at you. Thank you. Little Spitfire for $2 says, are you going to do a live stream with Mrs. Mom? Oh, yeah, absolutely. The two of them are going to come on a live stream soon. And they're probably going to tear me a new arsehole, to be honest, because that's what they do whenever they're together. They just rip into me, basically. So I'm sure you will all absolutely love that. Rack the Jipper says, what Turtle Boy did wrong first was try to get the attention of an alleged hit and run driver because he thinks by simping for her, he'd get some nookie. I don't know that that's a fact, by the way, right? I'm quoting Rack the Jipper here, but it sounds legit. Just saying. Chris Staley for $5 says, I had a dream a few weeks ago that I punched Chili in the face. It was beautiful. You know, I think you and I, my friend, share said dream. And I just had a notification. It's a new thing, it seems. Came up on the side chat there to say that it was your first super chat here on the channel. And thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I think that automatically deserves a load of defamation shamrocks. Thank you so much indeed for that. And Susie Q42 for $10 says, petty chat for Chili. Oh, no. Susie, why do you do it to me every single time? And now my nipples are hard. Well, they're getting there. They're getting there. Thank you so much indeed. It says petty chat for Chili, peace chat for innocence of Palestine, Israel. And you know what? I'm just going to say that off the rip because obviously Palestine and Israel are both in the description or in the fucking title, right? I not study as in like that I'm studying war, history of war, or whatever, but it's something that I follow quite a bit. And you may think back to about a year ago, a lot of people said that Russia was never going to invade and that it was all bullshit and it was another, what would you say? It was another flex or whatever the case may be. And I said, guys, because I follow this stuff really, really carefully. And I said, guys, I'm telling you right now, if the ground is frozen in eastern Ukraine, they're going to invade in the next day or two. And literally the next morning they invaded. And it was the same with Israel, Palestine. A lot of people said they didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming to this extent. There was a lot of failures there. But anyway, to just kind of make the point and to leave the point where it is, this this video is not about, this live stream is not about Palestine-Israel situation. I'm not taking a side on it simply because all I care about in this moment is, as Susie Q said, is the innocent people. And there's been horrors on both sides. Like, I see it all. The channel that I follow, they have a YouTube channel, but their website is better, is Funker 530, I think. There's been absolute horrors on both sides, basically. So I'm staying, exactly, Sue. I'm staying out of the fucking politics. I don't care about the politics, and I don't care about people's view on it, frankly. I care about the innocent people on both sides of that fence. That's what matters to me. But either way, that's not what this live stream is about. We can get into that at another time for sure. Paul Rumor Fraser, my Scottish cousin, from Scotlandish land, for $10 sends a buttload of defamation. Shamrock says, love to all victims of innocent terrors. Thank you so much indeed. I totally agree. Like, I mean, I don't care where somebody's from, but when like little kids and stuff are being dragged into it and the horrors that have been happening are happening, then I don't give a shit about people's politics at that point. It's about the innocence. JD Horror in the house. Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing really, really well out there. It's an absolute pleasure to see you popping up here. And Aaron Gordon, good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. And Dory Do, this is the last one for now, has been a member for 13 months, says, hooray, able to hit a live. Great to have you. Thank you so much indeed. All right, lads and lasses, let's get stuck in, right? So he rocks up to this this protest or whatever demonstration that was on, and he says some very interesting shit, and the emphasis being on the shit. Quick. I'm actually going to make him a little bit smaller simply because over there he loves to copyright strike. So
are acquainted or associated with the same pig who murdered Anthony Allegrini Jr., and they want you to be distracted. Focused on the pigs who murder our friends and family. You know, I shouldn't have said that. It's not true. You can back the blue all you want, and when the pigs murder you or your family, I'll take your phone call and I'll help you. So,
how can you take a phone call from somebody who's been murdered? Just putting that out there. Just like, I've never tried it because I've never been murdered. So I don't think that I would be able to make a phone call if I was murdered. Let me know in the side chat. Do you think that you would be able to make a phone call to that moron if you were murdered? And if you could do that, would that be the one person you fucking call? No. We've seen what this guy does to people who call for help. My God. Let me see here now.
It's just not true. As soon as they see the light, as soon as they see the light, this is a police protest.
Okay.
This is a police protest.
Okay.
This is a police protest.
What are you, a fucking parrot? We heard you.
This is a police protest. So, if you guys want to see the actual problem in America, this is the actual problem in America. This is the full problem in America. It's not the Palestinians. It's not the Israelis. We don't belong in Ukraine. This is our problem. These guys.
Nobody is saying that the Palestinians, the Israelis, or the Ukrainians, or the Russians are the problem in America. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, he even says it himself in this live stream that he has fucking no clue what's going on over there. So why go there then? Why not go somewhere else? Or why even bring that up? Like, let's imagine that they're protesting there because the Israel-Palestine conflict is a problem in America. And yeah, obviously there are some political issues there or whatever. Of course there are, and there always will be. But in reality, it doesn't impact people in the States at the moment, for now anyway, to the level that he seems to be implying here, right? So what he immediately does is he's like, this huge thing where thousands of people are being, frankly, massacred is not the problem. It's these lads on bicycles with the white helmets over here. They're the real problem. What have they got to do with Ukraine or Palestine, lads? I mean, come on.
Right here, the Supreme Court has given them our rights. Each and every one of these jackboot thug pigs will back up another jackboot thug pig. Every one of them is the problem. They've all pledged an allegiance to the thin blue line. Eat my shorts, copper, you piece of shit.
Okay,
You're
Bart
a piece
Simpson.
of shit, bro. Eat my. Oh, do you want to turn it off? Go ahead. Make a circle, boys. Make a circle. Right. Oh, here he comes to arrest me, right? Of course, you jackboot thug pig weakling. Eat my shorts, pig. These are the problems in America. Anthony Allegrini was murdered by a pig, and you pigs are covering it up. I don't care if you can mock me all you want. Look at you, you fat piece of shit. No, I don't care, dude. I literally think, and I know for a fact, that you jackboot thug pigs are the problem in our country. And it's not your fault. The Supreme Court has given you our rights. Each and every one of you were given our rights by the Supreme Court.
What do you mean they were given your rights? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that they were given more rights than you, or literally like, hey, here's Chile de Castro's rights. There you go. That's part of your paycheck. Like, what does being given one's rights mean?
I'm so sick of you pigs. Got a reaction out of you, piggy. Yes, I did. Look at you. You're rattling like a broken fence.
Got a reaction out of you, piggy. Look at you standing there completely calm, being friendly, you piece of shit. Like he's trying so
I
hard.
want to keep the focus where it belongs. In America, the problem in our country are these people right here. These people are the problem in our country. And this guy says to go, turn off the phone and step over here. As soon as I say I'll put the phone away, he comes up to arrest me, of course. So this is the 1943 case of Tuplinski versus United States. If I call him a damn fascist, those are fighting words. But he can say any words he wants to me. He can try to intimidate me. He can walk up to me. But if I tell him drop the badge and gun, then I'm using fighting words. This is the biggest pussy on earth right here. And you didn't fight MMA for 20 years, and I did. There's a big difference between the two of us. You are.
I'm so sorry to interrupt so soon, but you have got to really concentrate on what he says here because it is magical.
And you didn't fight MMA for 20 years, and I did. There's a big difference between the two of us. You are literally a pussy with a badge. I'm an actual badass MMA fighter. I could beat the fuck out of you, bro. Don't ever.
Did you all hear that? Why the fuck you lying? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. So, okay, let's just crawl this back here now for a second. I flew the whole way to America to see you get your ass kicked in an MMA fight. I stood in the middle of that ring and in front of everybody, I auctioned off the winning belt, right? I was there. Guess who fucking wasn't? Chile, the 20-year MMA fighter that beat the shit out of anybody because he had high knee pressure. Can I get a high knee pressure in the side chat, please? Like, he's been fighting MMA for 20 years. What's MMA stand for? Major meth addiction? God almighty, man. You tried out to be a Power Ranger once. That's the Kung Fu. That's the MMA you've done. Oh my God. Like, imagine referring to your own self as a badass MMA fighter. What the fuck?
Me, of course. So this is the 1943 case of Tuplinski versus United States. If I call him a damn fascist, those are fighting words. But he can say any words he wants to me. He can try to intimidate me. He can walk up to me. But if I tell him drop the badge and gun, then I'm using fighting words. This is the biggest pussy on earth right here. And you didn't fight MMA for 20 years, and I did. There's a big difference between the two of us. You are literally a pussy with a badge. I'm an actual badass MMA fighter. I could beat the fuck out of you, bro. Don't ever threaten to fight me. You're not on my level, and you never will be.
Yeah, because he's over 5 foot tall.
Because you pigs. That's why I'm mad.
No, you don't have to be mad.
I can't stand you pigs.
Well, if you don't, go someplace else. But you have a good night.
I'm not going to have a good night because you guys are going to murder people tonight, and then you're all going to cover it up. Oh, yeah, you're real tough as you ride away, you pussy. You pussy. Ride away. Talk all the shit you want. As soon as he's going to drop the badge and gun, you pigs go flying. Let's arrest him.
Hold on a second. Back up the meth-addled truck here for a second, right? Let's just call a spade here now for a second, Chili, right? You're talking all that shit, right? Because you know that they're not going to punch on or whatever. But that's why you're talking so much shit right now. The reality of it is, and you're never going to get away from this. Anytime you try to play tough with a copper, you're never going to get away with this. You were supposed to fight Chad Gu for charity. He was going to kick your ass up and down that fucking ring. No question about it. And it would have taken a lot of lads to pull me off you if I got my chance. Bad choice of words yet again. Anyway, a lot of lads to pull me off. Anyway, so yeah, don't you talk all that tough man shit when you literally ran away from a sanctioned, controlled fight, because you know that you would have gotten your ass kicked. You know you would have. You would have gotten some unmerciful hammering, and you know it, and that's why I got some knee pressure. Oh, my little knee. So what? You're supposed to be this big tough man. Fuck the knee. Go for it. Dumbass. Oh my God. I thought he was going to feign the knee injury, and everybody was like, he's not going to show up. I was like, no, he'll show up. His ego's too big. I thought he was going to feign the knee injury so that when he did get his ass kicked, he'd have something to blame. I was wrong on that. I freely admit I was wrong on that. Oh, it's unbelievable. Ron Reese, who was actually there as well, and Tina Slay and a bunch of other people. Ebby Joe was there too. See, like, we were all there, Chili. Where the fuck were you? Hiding like a bitch. That's where you were. That's exactly where you were. Running away. You wouldn't even respond to us. Like, God damn, that hot dog we had that day was unbelievable, by the way. We went to a place called Hillbilly Hot Dogs was that in West Virginia? My God, what a fucking spot. Holy shit. It was absolutely unbelievable. Just, you know yourself, like a good hot dog could be life-changing. So I just wanted to clear that up. But anyway, Ron Reese says, Chile is unable to give a damn about anyone else, so it's unfathomable to him that you could want both Americans and foreigners to live in peace, right? Exactly. But even that, he doesn't even fathom it anyway because he doesn't care. All he cares about is his own bullshit. He drove through Ohio last night, early morning, to get to Wisconsin. Hold on, he's in Wisconsin. I thought he was stuck in Vegas, no? Or, well, like in Nevada. Nevada, whatever. Becky for $5 says, my God, with this new haircut, he looks like a newly shorn. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. McGarlene. What's that? Is that a lamb? Magarline. Fucking hell, I don't recognize that word. He looks just like a newly shorn Magarline. I was going to go with maggot until I'm corrected. Little Tufty, great to hear you again. And you too, Becky. Thank you so much for joining me. Sanity Awaits has become a new member. Thank you so much indeed. Lads and lassies, you know what to do in the side chat. Whenever we get a new member, it is required that the current members of the Demon Army bestow upon them defamation shamrocks, which in turn makes my nips hard. So that's also fun. So Sanity Awaits has joined the Demon Army, aka the Cat Lady has joined the Demon Army, and Dimension Lord. Where are you at? Hold on. Dimension Lord, who's been a member now for 16 whole months, says that's actually the gestation period for Glenn Serio, by the way. This is what we call a man with a small dong. I guarantee he's got a little cashew nut willy. Paul Rumor Fraser, Scottish L Bay for $5 says, Chili stealing shit for money and views again. Quelle surprise. Not. Hey, shit stained Chili. They have a job. You do not. Exactly. He's a professional pain in the ass. Paul Morrison's been a member for 10 months, says he told me he wanted me to kneel down and eat his shorts. Eat his short is what he actually meant. So I told him I will do when he goes to law school. For fuck's sake, he looks like Tommy Robinson. Oh, he does. He looks like a beefed up Tommy Robinson. That's actually true. All right, let's listen on.
You guys are the problem in America. The Supreme Court has given you our rights under the guise of safety and freedom, and you pigs have ruined our country. So take your go on.
Yeah, the cop just laughing his ass off at him.
Go right away. I'm just keeping it real. I'll say what's real. You all are pigs, every one of you. You're the problem in our country. It's not Palestine.
Good to see you, P-Bay.
Eat my shorts, girl.
Nobody's fucking saying that Palestine or Israel is the problem in this country. Like, literally nobody is saying that. Well, obviously there'll be some people that are like, you know what's wrong with the United States? Palestine. Like, yeah, okay, people can say that, doesn't mean shit. But he's out there arguing about it. Nobody gives a shit. Now, Susan just asked, why is he screaming? He's screaming because he didn't get the aggressive response that he needs, right? That's what he relies on. Now, wait till you hear how he talks to this young lady that walks past. It's fucking disgusting. And I can tell you this much, disappointed with any gents that might be around, because if this happened where I come from, he would get punched so hard in his mouth that his teeth would come out his ass. I guarantee you that.
Every one of you. You're the problem in our country. It's not Palestine. It's not Israel. Eat my shorts, girl. Just take your slutty ass and go to your club and bring your condoms. Go on. Go get laid, honey. Go get... Actually, honey, you can suck it anytime you want. Right, of course. But I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but I'm still standing here.
So this coming from a guy who couldn't get his hole in a barrel of fannies, and he's telling
Just
her...
take your slutty ass and go to your club and bring your condoms. Go on. Go get laid, honey. Go get... Actually, honey, you can suck it anytime you want.
Suck what? What, your thumb? That's all you got to give, man. God damn. Like, what a way to talk to a woman like that on the street, right? Like, in fairness, all jokes aside, that's pretty fucking gross. But, like, then to lie to the woman as well, and to imply that you have something to do that too. Fucking lying piece of shit. We all know you don't. You're like a Ken doll down there, aren't you? A little chilly Ken doll. Exactly. Suck what? Fucking suck air. That's all you're going to get, isn't it? I bet you that's why he's so angry. He either doesn't have one or can't use it. I bet you that's what's wrong with him.
Right away. I'm just keeping it real. I'll say what's real. You all
His hair really is thinning as well, isn't it?
are pigs. Every one of you. You're the problem in our country. It's not Palestine. It's not Israel. Eat my shorts, girl.
Look at how aggressive he immediately gets because it's a woman as well, right? If that was a guy, he'd be like, bro. Listen, bro. Hey, bro. Let me just tell you about this, bro. But because it's a woman, he gets really, really scared, like genuinely terrified. And he immediately goes on the offensive because it's a woman, right? And he immediately goes to this hypersexual stuff. What is it with all these auditors? Is it because they're incels or what? That they immediately go to the hypersexual stuff? Like, yeah, I make sexual jokes all the time. Like, innuendo. Innuendo. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all do it. Yeah, fine. But he goes, like, on this aggressive rampage of it. Talking about her going off, getting laid, bringing condoms, calling her a slut. What? Because she disagreed with you? That is big incel energy. Absolutely. I totally agree. If this guy fell into a barrel full of vaginas, he'd come up with a dick in his mouth. Like, that's how unbelievably unwanted this man is. Ladies or gents who are so inclined in the side chat, if you saw Chili, would you fancy him? Would you want to go on a date with him? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I'd be willing to say it's a no. Lads, this guy is just the epitome of the anti-minge. Like, this guy's a nightmare.
Just take your slutty ass and go to your club and bring your condoms. Go on. Go get laid, honey. Go get... Actually, honey, you can suck it anytime you want.
I just want to say it seems to be like a lot of people seem to like that joke. I kind of adapted my original joke. So for those of you who don't know, a fanny in Ireland is not like a fanny in the US. Fanny in Ireland is a lady's bits and pieces, right? So when you say that he couldn't get his hole in a barrel of fannies, means he couldn't get laid even if he was a brick, basically. But my version of it is if he fell into a barrel of vaginas, he'd come up with a cock in his mouth. So yeah, basically.
Right.
Not that there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying if that's not what he's going for, that's what he's going to end up with.
I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but I'm still standing here. Every single jackboot thug pig that was here a moment ago has now left. You joined it, dude. You're a shame. You're a disgrace to your people. 1704 South Carolina slave catchers. You joined them. Instead of actually standing up for liberty, standing up for freedom, you joined them, pig.
I didn't actually see that, Shug. Shuggy says, watch the cop hold her back from hitting Chili. I did not see that. Hold on. Let's see.
It's not Israel.
He's going to get a stiletto right up his cock nostril if he's not careful.
Eat
not
my
that he
shorts,
has one.
girl. Just take your slutty ass and go to your club and bring your condoms. Go on. Go get laid, honey. Go get...
Yeah, the cop is like, just walk on. The little man's not
honey,
worth
you can
it.
Suck it anytime you want. Right, of course. But I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but I'm still standing here. Every single jackboot thug pig that was here a moment ago has now left. You joined it, dude. You're a shame. You're a disgrace to your people. 1704 South Carolina slave catchers. You joined them. Instead of actually standing up for liberty, standing up for freedom, you joined them, pig. And now look, there was 40 pigs and now there's none. Fuck those pigs. Excuse my language.
Yeah, that's all you're going to be able to fuck.
Listen, I'm going to keep it real. There's the problem in America, are pigs. You know it, brother. Biggest gang in America.
So that is what we get here from what would you call him? I don't know. Piccolo Power Ranger. Like this guy, man, he's like a Wish.com Power Ranger, basically. You know, you get it and it's way too small and it stinks. Like that's this guy. Yeah, I'd say he probably is. Like, let's face it, he probably is. All right, let me grab a few of these super chats. Oh, I did not know that. So Mangerline says Irish for the man spuds. I would have called him just Lee Roddy, to be honest. My balls. Or my twins. I got a load of nicknames for them, truth be told. Idol 8 for $2 says one day his mouth will get his butt kicked. That's actually a very common phrase in Irish. How's it go again? Basically, it translates as it's many a man's mouth broke his nose, and he's gonna choose the wrong one. He's gonna roll up on the wrong dude one day, and he's gonna absolutely get his card stamped. Stephen son of a Stephen with the big long names. Stephen Kurtianic. Stephen Kurtianic for £2 says, why is Chili glued his willy hairs to his head? You know what his head looks like, right? Hold on. Let me just. We should do that thing where you freeze frame Chili. That's always fun. Oh, whoa. Looking a bit bloated there, bud. Hold on. Let me just get a shot of his hair. There was one shot of it there where the light was going through it. Right there, right? You know? You know what he looks like? He looks like, you know, when you have, you know, those brushes for doing dishes, but it gets really fucking worn out. He's a toilet brush head, basically. But you know, when it gets really, really, really worn out and there's not a whole lot left on it, that's his head. That's his hair. He looks like, if you turned his head upside down right now, he'd look like a testicle that was being shaved and the person forgot to do the underside of it. That's testicle head. That's what we got over here. He's a bollock head. But yeah, no, that's a good call there, Stephen. Too long of a last name. Knight of Northern Ireland says, we didn't notice you were still standing there because we didn't look down. Beautiful. I love that. See, that's quality, gentle comedy right there. That's daytime TV comedy that you can get away with. My kind of stuff gets me in trouble. Like, for example, this live stream, guaranteed this is going to get demonetized because of me talking about him falling into a barrel of vaginas, right? So, I mean, he'd be right at home there because he is a big pussy himself. See what I mean? I do complain about getting demonetized a lot, but to be fair, I do kind of draw it on myself too, right? Like, I could be very vanilla about this, but what's the point? Like, I mean, shit, that's not me. So I wouldn't enjoy myself as much. Why is my computer making noises? Oh, sorry. I just got to respond to this. Okay, I am turning this off because this... maybe not. Yeah, fuck it. I'll come back to that in a minute. So anyway, Knight of Northern Ireland, thank you for that absolute cracker. Aaron Reese for $2 says the Tangerine Ranger with his spray tan. I wonder, is it spray tan or is it just like the remnants of pepper spray in his big ball sack head? Ingrid No says, does Chili get demonetized for all the swearing like good YouTubers do? Here's the thing, right? So I have this thing on my computer where I can, hold on, let me just find it here now, where I can go on to his channel and I can see whether or not his video is monetized, right? And most of the ones I've been looking at, the live streams and the videos have been monetized. But I got some questions, okay? I got some questions about his channel. Something ain't sitting right with me. But yeah, it looks like most of his stuff is monetized, right? Which, okay, fair enough. I haven't got a problem. I don't think that anybody should be demonetized for bad language or any of that shit, right? Not at all. But I get hit with it nonstop. I like one video I put out a couple of weeks ago got hit, another one a week before that. All of my live streams were demonetized. Like, because yeah, let's face it, I do go a lot harder in the live streams than I do on my created content, right? Because you want it to appeal to more people. The people that are here wanting to watch this are here to hear me shit on this guy. Let me know in the side chat. A 1 for yes, a 2 for no. Are you here to hear me shit on this guy like the good old days? That's what I love doing. Shitting on assholes. Whoa. Context yet again, phrasing. Thank you so much, Paul Rumor Fraser, and I love all you guys too. I really, really do. Killing Time Passing Through says your channel is getting hit with ads right now. Now, I got a few comments from people over the past couple of weeks about ads, and YouTube sent out a thing to creators recently where they advised us that they were going to be trying some new shit out with the ads. Right? I have absolutely no control over it. But what pisses me off is that they still put the ads on the videos that they demonetize. Do you get me? So it's kind of like, it's a bit lousy, actually. It's a bit unfair. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Paul Rumor Fraser for £2 says Power Ranger Brown Force for shit stain. God damn. Paul, tell us how you really feel. Gebry B, it's absolutely great to see you here. I hope you're doing really well out there. So yeah, recently he was caught by YouTube buying subs and lost 150,000 plus views. So here's the thing. That's what I was about to actually draw to your attention. So I'm on his channel right now and he jumped to 345,000 subscribers, right? Great. Congratulations. But how does a channel with 345,000 subscribers whose videos are monetized, I might add. Now, I can tell you from experience, when your video is demonetized, it absolutely ruins you. Like, it really can fuck you up big time, right? Because if it's not monetized, they're not going to want to put it out there, right? Why would they bother sharing it if they're not making money from it? So for a channel that's got over 300,000 subscribers, a third of 1 million subscribers in such a short period of time, it's not like it's an old dormant channel. He's very active. He's more active than I am. Not that I've been very active lately, but you understand what I'm saying. And in his last few videos, right? So today's video, 2,500 views, right? That was put out 5 hours ago. I put out a video a couple hours ago. And this isn't a dick swinging contest or anything. This is just purely an example, okay? I put out a video a few hours ago. The Glen Serio one. And that got 3,500 views so far, right? And I've been off air for ages. So I've got 1,000 more views than him, but I've got 300,000 less subscribers. And mine's only been up for 2 hours. Then yesterday's one's only got 3,200 views. The day before that, 5,700. Day before that, 4,000. Day before that, 2,300. How does a channel with a third of 1 million subscribers only get that many views per video? Something ain't right there. Let's face it. Something is definitely wrong with this one. So I have a feeling that he's obviously buying subs. Like, that goes without saying. Frauder to watch, good to see you. I hope you're doing well out there. Yeah, I'm pretty confident he is. See, a lot of people like to do that kind of stuff, right? Like getting people's accounts taken down and all that. I don't. The reason I don't is because if their account gets taken down, I can't shit on them, and that's no fun. So I'd much rather have that. He's got 345,000 alleged subscribers. Let's face it. Oh my God, that is beautiful, PB. Stephen K for £5 says Chili gave Team YouTube free trifles a nightmare for you, Chili and Glenn Serio meet and breed. Can you imagine if that was possible for Chili and Glenn to breed, or in Glenn's case to breathe? That's super mean, but it's actually really funny. Anyway, let's move on and we'll have a look at this other video just for a bit of crack before I get out of here.
What's going on, ma'am?
Somebody just hit us at the red light. This my husband.
Is he okay? Sir? He in handcuffs? Why is he in handcuffs?
I can't answer no questions, sir.
Hold on 1 second. Leave him there. 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 Radio, can I?
Okay, so as you can see, this guy's handcuffed. Thing is, this officer was the first one on the scene, right?
I get a photo of my location. I have a black male with lacerations to his face.
Got him the fuck out of there is what happened. Is what I would bet money on.
Who took the handcuffs off?
I don't know. Yo, whose car is this?
Huh?
Whose car is this? Hey, how did he wind up in handcuffs, love? How did he wind up in handcuffs?
Sir, we just left the strip club.
Which strip club?
Peaches.
Peaches? Okay. I got you. Over on RDA?
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Did you guys get into it with security over there?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is that's my husband.
Gotcha. Say less.
I'm going to grab your
Appreciate it.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. You're good. What's this? 1306 radio. Fuck around like you using car? What do you work for?
Homeland.
Okay. Did y'all have some shit up here a little bit ago? Male and female get into it with anybody?
Yeah. Sure
Left
did.
in a pair of cuffs?
Yeah.
Alright, what was the story with that?
They were just drunk,
Alright.
and
Whose handcuffs is he wearing?
mine. He took off. He jumped in the SUV and took off.
Yeah. I mean, it's Metro to Fair, so like almost down to 166. Wiped out real hard.
Man.
Hurt some people, hurt themselves.
Oh.
All right. Here's what I want you to do for me, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take your firearm off your side. Okay?
Okay.
You got just syrup out here.
Yeah.
All right. Place that in my car. I'm gonna detain you for right now.
Okay.
All right. Right now, you are not under arrest. You're just being detained for the further investigation here. Do you have a key to your handcuffs?
In the car.
Keys in the car?
Yeah.
Who's the radio through?
eBay. Nobody.
Okay. It's not a Homeland radio?
No.
Okay. Let me do this for a minute. Okay. I'm gonna have you have a seat in my car for a minute, okay? But never registered it. The license plate is off of a Bluebird school bus from Tucker, Georgia. That's how he got a GB tag.
Radio check this thing.
That's PA. Is it just a scanner? The jacket in the back seat is just a regular old raincoat. It doesn't say police on it. Got it? Beautiful. Put this in the bag with all the other evidence, because that's going to be evidence also.
You don't have blank. So I guess it's not.
So we need to ask around.
So there we have it. Imagine arresting somebody, pretending to be a cop, and then literally getting locked up yourself. That is top tier stupid. Anyway, lads and lassies, I just got a message to say that my dinner is ready. So I've got to go have something to eat. I haven't had a munch all day today. And to see us out, thank you so much, Ken Olsen, for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much indeed. Lads and lassies, have a good one. We'll probably actually catch you tomorrow night. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll see what other kind of fuckery we can get up to. We'll have a bit of fun. We will have a bit of fun tomorrow. Slanja.
This is the most boringest live stream going, I think.